What's good, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about a grant opportunity for $5,000 for Black and Latina women. So we're going to get into the details of it and what it entails and who is, offering this money to you guys. But if you don't know me, I'm Will Frazier, your business and credit expert. And if you like to hear information about getting different funding options for your business, whether it be grants, loans, or credit cards for your business, learning about business strategies, or improving your personal credit and getting accounts for your personal credit, such as loans and credit cards and things like that, make sure that you hit a thumbs up on this video to like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified of any new videos I drop just like this one. Now, the grant we're talking about is going to be the Breakthrough Grant, which is brought to you by Digital Undivided and JP Chase, which doesn't need an introduction. But just so you can get a little bit more information on Digital Undivided, as far as who they are, founded in 2012, Did Technology Inc., also known as Digital Undivided, is a social startup with 501c3 status that merges data and heart to develop innovative programs and initiatives that catalyzes economic growth in Black and Latina communities. So their mission is basically to create a world where women own their work, and the mission that they have is to use innovation to create system change and catalyzing economic growth for Black and Latina communities through women entrepreneurs. And as you can see, they have quite a few notable partners that they work with in their mission that they're trying to achieve here. So now back to this grant, which you are going to want to pay attention, and you're going to want to dive in and try to apply for this as soon as you can if you qualify for this particular grant, because it is actually going to be ending soon. The deadline is going to be coming up soon. So make sure that you're listening to this information, seeing if this is for you, and then going ahead and applying so that you can jump on top of this while you have the time. If you're unfamiliar with grants, they are not loans. You do not have to pay them back. And if you need further details other than the details that I'm going to provide to you today, then you're going to need to reach out to them directly to try to get all the details that you need, because I do not personally help with obtaining the funds for any grants. I'm merely here to put this information on your radar of where the money is so you can go and get it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some more of the details about this grant. So, Digital Undivided's Breakthrough Program, powered by JP Chase, Advanced Black Pathways. And if you're unfamiliar with this effort by JP Chase, it's basically their initiative to help the Black community chart stronger paths towards economic success and empowerment. So it's just a little effort that they have going on to try to help the Black community, which is of course a great effort. But now going back to what they're talking about here. So they provide founders with a deeper understanding of their customers, the business model that is right for their business, the types of funding, and how to establish strong banking relationships, and how to connect with local resources. In addition, each company accepted into the cohort will receive a $5,000 grant. So not only are you receiving $5,000 in grant money that you don't have to pay back, you also get to participate in their cohort where you can learn different things that are beneficial to your business, dealing with your customers and different strategies, and getting funding and building banking relationships. So all of that is great, especially when they don't just give you money, but they also show you things that you could be doing better so you can use that money in a more strategic way than just giving you money that you might blow in the wrong areas. So this type of grant I really like and appreciate, and I'm sure you would too if you qualify for it. Now, this is going to specifically be tied to people in the Dallas, Texas area. So this one isn't for everybody in every location. As you may already know, grants are usually tied to specific locations, specific people groups, or specific situations. There's various different qualifications that different grants may have, and this is the qualifications for this one. So again, in order to be able to apply, you have to identify as a Black or Latino woman. You have to have an established business in Dallas, Texas area that has been registered for at least 1 year. So you do have to register your business. If you have not registered your business as an LLC, sole proprietor, corporation, then you don't have a legal business in pretty much most people's eyes. So it's not going to be a lot of grants that are going to give out grant money to those that have not at least registered their business, because a startup is not a business that has not been registered. A startup business has to first become a business, which means you have to register your business. So if you haven't done that, you should have already done that. And if you have done that at least a year ago, then that means that you will qualify for this grant and you can hurry up and jump on the bandwagon before this deadline hits. Now, you also have to have majority ownership of an established business with demonstrated traction, meaning that you have been in business and you've been actually making some money. And as far as majority ownership, that means that you have to have 51% ownership or more inside the business. And you also have to have a technology component to your business, which would be a website or mobile app, something as simple as that, and also generate a minimum of $50,000 in annual business revenue. That's not business profit, that's business revenue. So the overall money that you have brought into your business. So basically, you have to be a Black or Latina woman, you have to be in the Dallas, Texas area, and you also have to have had a registered business for at least a year and have made at least $50,000 in revenue and have some type of technology component within your business. So all of that's going to qualify you for this $5,000 grant. Now, the deadline is going to be February 22nd. February 22nd is the date they have here. Now, there is a reason for you to try to make sure you get this in the day before. I'm gonna show that to you in just a second, but make sure that you do try to apply for this as soon as possible to make sure that you don't miss this deadline. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because when you actually apply here, what's going to happen is it's going to take you to this page right here, and you can see here that they have applied by February 21st. So I'm not sure if this is actually the right date, but for the safety's sake of making sure that you can get this opportunity in hand, you're probably going to want to apply by February 21st. Just to be sure that there is not an error there. And it doesn't hurt you to be early, but it definitely hurts you to be late. And as you can see here, it funds up to $5,000 per team, and it takes up to 0% equity. So they will not require any equity in your business to receive this grant, which is also something that most people don't think about, but at least they're telling you that you don't have to worry about that with this particular opportunity. So overall, this is a great opportunity. Make sure that if this looks like something that's going to fit you or that you meet the qualifications for, make sure that you go ahead and jump on this ASAP, apply. If you know anybody that could possibly benefit from or use this information, or that sounds like they fit this description, make sure that you send this video to them, share it with them so that they can be able to take advantage of this great opportunity. Now, thank you guys for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.